We're diving into the world of logistics and distribution. How does all that stuff get to your doorstep?
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about the challenges, innovations, and how generative AI is really changing the game here.
Yeah, it's really exciting stuff.
It really is. And, I think sometimes we forget just how vital logistics is. Like, we
Mhm.
take it for granted. You click buy now and boom, it shows up.
Right, right. It just magically appears.
Exactly. So, to kick things off, I want to bring in this quote from Mario Leal.
Okay.
He said that the pandemic turned logistics into, and this is a quote, a matter of life and death.
Wow, yeah.
Powerful,
It
right?
really puts things into perspective.
For sure. And, one company that really rose to that challenge was Quigist.
Mm.
They're doing some really interesting things. But before we jump into what they're doing, I think it's important to understand just how complex logistics really is. What do you think?
Absolutely. I mean, it's easy to think, oh, you're just shipping boxes from point A to B.
Right. Like, how hard can it be?
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
But it's so much more than that. I mean, there's so many different types of goods, You've got, like, delicate stuff like flowers.
Right.
And then you've got massive things like airplane parts. I mean, they all need to be stored and transported so differently.
It's a whole different ballgame depending on what you're shipping.
It really is. Like, imagine trying to deliver groceries the same way you'd ship a giant wind turbine. It just wouldn't work.
It's like comparing apples and, well, wind turbines.
Exactly.
It really is amazing how much goes into it. And, it's companies like Quigist that are trying to make sense of it all.
Yeah, and that's what I think is so fascinating about them. They're using generative AI to, like, build custom software for logistics.
Okay, so we're talking, like, not just some off-the-shelf thing.
No, totally bespoke.
Wow. But we hear about AI all the time, right? Like,
Yeah.
what makes generative AI so different for this? What makes it a game changer?
So think about this, okay? Like, imagine you could cut the time it takes to develop a new piece of software.
Okay, yeah.
Like, way down. Like, instead of 6 months, it's 6 weeks.
Wow. Yeah.
That's the kind of speed we're talking about.
And time is money, right? Especially in logistics.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Things change so quickly, you need to be able to adapt. Like, that agility, it's everything.
So instead of, like you said, waiting months for a custom solution, they
Mhm.
can get up and running way faster. Okay, so what does that look like in the real world? What kind of stuff are they actually building?
So imagine this, okay? It's like a software buffet.
A buffet, like all you can eat.
Yeah, exactly. So they've got these modules,
Okay.
and you can mix and match them depending on what you need.
So it's like tailored to each business.
Exactly. So say you need to know, like, how many widgets you have in warehouse B.
Right.
Boom, there's a module for that. Real-time inventory. Or say you want to make your deliveries more efficient, save time, fuel, all that. They've got a module for that too. Route optimization, all that.
Wow, so it's like everything.
And they even have, like, sustainability tracking, to see
Yeah.
your environmental impact.
Okay, that's huge these days for sure.
Right. So it's not just about efficiency, it's about responsibility too.
It's really amazing to see how far logistics has come,
It really is.
from being like practically invisible to a matter of life and death, like we were talking about earlier.
It's definitely in the spotlight now, and for good reason. So I think, as we wrap up here, the big takeaway is this. If you're in logistics, you need to be paying attention to generative AI.
It's the future.
It is.
Yeah.
And like we were talking about with Quigis, it's not just about replacing humans. It's about giving them better tools.
Empowering them.
Exactly. Making them even better at what they do.